Gonna look too good, man. Okay? Verse 9, the face, behold the... Oh, no. Where is that? Verse 9, behold the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger to lay the land desolate. So that shows you that the Lord ain't gonna come back with sunshine and skittles. Okay? The Lord's not gonna come back and, oh, my children. No. The Lord's coming to destroy. Okay? The first time, that's how the scriptures tell you, the first time the Lord came was to what? Redeem his people. The Lord said, I shall come and not meet thee as a man. What does that mean? Okay? That means that the Lord's coming back in a different mindset, a different body. Okay? Alright? Hey, then we just get done talking about spiritual power. Those celestial bodies. Okay? That's what that is. Okay? I'm kind of interested on this camera angle, man. I recorded a whole cam session with a bad angle. Alright? So I'm a little bit paranoid. Don't mind me. Okay? Anyways, though, yeah. Okay? So that's what you... Hey, man. The Lord said, I shall come and not be thee as a man. So there's not going to be, when the Lord comes back, there's not going to be no, okay, let's have a conversation, sit down, let's break down the scripture. No, man, it's going to be straight death, straight war, straight chaos. Okay? It says, to lay the land desolate with fierce anger. The desolate, he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, which is obviously his people. Okay, the Lord is going to destroy this place and his people, man. Because this place isn't a good people upon the Lord's people, man. A good place for his people. Alright, it says, verse 10, it says, the stars in heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. Okay? So the light is represented of, okay, the sky being dark. Okay, like kind of like right now, but way darker. Like, because, you know, when there's rain clouds, you can still see through the clouds, man. Basically, there's light, okay, because the sun's that bright where it kind of penetrates the rain clouds, and the clouds continuously move, okay? So that's what you have, okay? That's what you have, man. All right? In that time, there's not gonna be no electricity, okay? There's not gonna be no electricity. You're not gonna be able to turn on the lights, okay? Sleep with the lamp light on, you know? Right? You see how some people, they be sleeping with the lamp light on and stuff? Right? The minute they wake up, they turn on the light. There's not gonna be none of that, man, okay? Which electricity is a new concept. You know, pretty much. You know, we could just turn on the light and shit. You know, I'm pretty sure in the ancient world we had some form of it, you know. But for the most part, man, this stuff, like electric powered vehicle, everything has a battery, everything has lights on it, man. That's over with, man. Cell phones, there's not gonna be none of that in that time, man. Okay? When all hell breaks loose, there's not gonna be none of that, man. We're going back to the Stone Age, man. Everything is manual, everything has to be grown, okay? You know, and that's why there's gonna be scarcity of food. Okay, because a lot of food is made through factories and stuff. What does factories take to make? Generate. That's why they go through a session of being processed. Right? The food goes through a session of being processed because it goes through certain machines, certain phases to break it down. Like flour, for example. Flour has to be processed, man. Meaning it goes through a process. You know, you get the plant, you have to break it down, it gets shredded down into powder, then you have to clean it they mix it with bleach and this and that, you know, those are the types of things. Okay? So again, that's why there's going to be a famine as well, right? And I forgot to mention that when there's automatically war, there's automatically famine because a lot of the food is not imported, right? So example is fruits, okay? Certain fruits that you get, like apples, okay? A lot of the fruits come through what? Okay? They come through South America, okay? A lot of your fruits, when Ukraine got hit with that war, what happened? Okay, the stock for wheat dropped down because a lot of the wheat comes from Europe. Okay, Ukraine especially. Okay, so the stock for wheat dropped dramatically. Okay, so automatically when there's war, there's automatically a famine. All right, there's automatically going to be a famine, man. All right, so it says they shall not give their light, the sun shall be darkened and it's going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Okay, meaning you're not going to be able to tell the time of day. Okay, in that time you're not going to be able to tell the time of day. You're going to lose track of time because it's going to be dark. Okay. Another thing, your watches. You know, your phone has watches. Your car has watches. You have watches on your wrist sometimes. Your Apple Watch. That's not going to work. You guys are going to lose sense of time. Okay. So that's what that's going to be. Okay. Right, and that can drive you mad too, because you're like, what day are we on? You know, we're not going to be able to keep the Sabbath night at that time because we're not going to know. We're not going to see the moon. Okay, you think we'll be able to keep the Sabbath? You know, you think we're going to be able to do them sit-downs and upload them and post them? We're not going to be able to do any of that, man. Okay, it's going to be raps. Okay. Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Okay? So the wicked is on both sides, the heathen and the 2/3. Okay? Which the 2/3, okay? The 2/3 are the ones who sin. Okay? Iniquity, they come through the heathen. Okay? Because they can be wicked, they can just, you know, destroying people's lands, taking it, killing them, you know? All those things, those all come into play when we talk about iniquity. Okay? It says, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the ignorance of the proud to cease. Okay, so there's not gonna be no pride in that day, you know? Like, people have things to boast on in this point in time, okay? In that day, you're not gonna be able to do that, really, okay? Because everyone's gonna be on the same level. Revelation chapter 13 talks about that, okay? Small or great, rich or poor, free or bond, okay? What do you think that's talking about? That's talking about people on different statuses in society, you know? People that say, oh, I got clothes, so I'm trippy. I'm better than you, you know? Oh, I got a better physique than you know? Like, those things aren't gonna matter, man. These people are gonna be in the state of survival, and they're probably gonna eat you if you look good too. Like, they probably might pick you up, you know? Ravish you too. Man and woman, kids too. Okay? That's how cold it's gonna be on Earth in that time. Okay? Which war, man, war's chaos, man. When there's war, it's all out chaos. Okay? There's no food. Okay? There's no food. Okay? Food's not being imported, so the stock of that drops. Okay? Right? A lot of people don't know how to farm on top of that. So the food drops. People's morality drops. So people are gonna steal more. People are gonna kill more. Like, these people are gonna be in a state of survival. So you got to think about that. Okay? This is the state when World War III happens. You've seen it through World War I, World War II. People are dying of diseases, pestilence. Healthcare was at an all-time low. Okay? More than able to get certain cares. Okay? Right? But did you also have famine? Okay? People's morality dropped. People were killing for a can of beans and stuff. Okay? And you could imagine back then, you know, you didn't really have the luxuries of food like you do now. You can't go to the convenience store to get a hot dog or whatever sitting there. You know? So that's what you have, man. Alright? This is, and I will cause the anguish of the proud to cease and lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even the man, a gold's wedge of Ophir. So Ophir, again, I already pulled that up many times on Google. You can Google it. The man of the Lord is going to be so precious in that day, man, because they're going to have a covering. They're going to have a hedge of protection, okay, against everything, okay? Even if they have to be a martyr, they're still going to win because, guess what? They died in their course. In their course of what? In this faith, okay? In doing the works. You died with the Spirit in you, man, okay? You died serving Yahawashi and the cause that you died for it, okay? All right? Because a lot of these people, man, they're going to fall, man, okay? And also, just before World War III, we're going to have the Karagma, the RFID chip, okay? A lot of people are going to fold up like pretzels, man, okay? You're going to fold up, okay? Because they be like, oh, we're not going to take that, okay? But what foundation do you have to stand on that, okay? Because you believe in God, you're not going to take it, you know? Oh, you just don't want to do, what is it called? What happens if your job's threatened? You still not going to, you know, like, again, man, when they came out with the vax, man, that's what happened, you know? Right? They said, oh, we're not going to take that. Oh, guess what happened now? You can't go out in public without it. Oh, you can't go in the mall without it. You can't go work your job without it. That's how quickly that ideology of I'm not taking it folded up, okay? Because everything in life was threatened for them. Their fun, okay, their pleasure, their way of making money, okay? So all those things folded up once those things were threatened, okay? The same thing's gonna happen with a military draft too, okay? Right? Because I believe in a military draft. If they try and draft you, you decline, you can go to jail for like 3 to 5 years, okay? Right? And they'll hey man, don't be surprised. They might deem me as a terrorist for not fighting for your own country. Like, those are the things that you gotta be thinking about, man. Okay, but they're not thinking about that. They're thinking about when's the next fucking festival and shit, you know? Right? Don't be surprised, man. I'm telling you, man. Don't be surprised, you know, to learn my conspiracy or Esau to military mandatory military service within next year, 2, 3 years, and they start talking about that. Okay? So it says there shall be verse 13, Therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth. It shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts. All right, how's the earth gonna shake with the ICBMs hitting the earth? It's not obviously gonna move out of its course like, oh, move orbit. No, but it's gonna shake. You're gonna feel it from one end of the earth to the other. That's how powerful these missiles are, man. Okay, that's how powerful these missiles. They have missiles that can destroy continents. Do you understand how grievous that is? Like the state of Texas. The state of Texas itself could be a country because that's how big it is. And Texas goes into Mexico too. Like you have Texaco. Texaco. That's actually a cool name. But you have Texas. Okay, all them parts, Dallas, San Antonio, all those parts go up into South America. Okay? All those parts go into Mexico. Okay, South America. All right. So again, that's what I'm telling you. South America is bigger than North America. Okay, because North America close their borders more into South America. Okay, right? Verse 14, it shall be as a chase roll, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own land. We're about to top out of this just now, but yeah, race wars. Okay, race wars is what fueled World War III. Okay, you don't think every single race, man, they're just jumping the wagon right now to the winning side. If it really came down to it, everyone would be against each other. Okay, but similar to before, everyone has the same cause and purpose to take down America because they're over they're off that Babylon juice basically. Okay, because the Revelation tells you that they had drank the wine of Babylon. Okay, that wine of Babylon represents that philosophy, right? So all these nations have the philosophy. You already know. America probably met up with them. Oh, yo, this is the plan for the future. Do this and that, and we'll give you this. And they didn't keep their end of the bargain. Okay, they're conniving. Okay, right? They're conniving. They're cheating. Okay, they're wicked. Okay, so you already know how it goes. These nations are over that type of spirit, man. Okay. God, I don't even know how long I've been going. Yeah.